to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for being here this week. So this week we are going to be looking at my second garden and looking at how it has grown. So this is the mint that was in the garden earlier, and now it has grown quite a bit. These are the tomato plants that are in pots. They all grew wonderful. So we have a lot of different herbs that have grown in nicely, and these are all in pots except the mint that is in the ground. And then we have basil that has grown really well, little basil trees in the pots. So again, this goes to show that you can have a garden, you know, a regular garden in the ground, but you can also do a lot of gardening in containers, and you can do very well gardening in this manner. Now we've already started harvesting a lot of the herbs and a lot of the teas because that way we have it all through the winter. So we can continue harvesting for quite a while, and I like to dehydrate it at my house. Here at the second garden at my dad's house, he likes to just dry it and, you know, like sun dry it, and that is pretty much it. Or sometimes he'll lay it in trays inside the house and just let the herbs dry out, and then we just package them up and keep them through the winter. So here is the garden when it first started, when we first planted everything, the collards, we have lettuce, we have kale, and that was June 2nd is when I took this video, but we actually planted a bit earlier, like the week prior. But yeah, and then there's the beans, that's what it looked like before, and then we just have the green onion, and we have more parsley in the ground as well. And yeah, so everything was small, but you know, doing really well. And we did add wood chips after, just so that we don't have to water the garden as much. It kind of holds in the moisture, and that way you don't have to water your garden as much. We really like that. And I also like stepping onto the wood chips versus just the soil. And so this is what everything looks like now. As you can see, everything has grown really nicely. We've harvested a lot of veggies. We've had a ton of beans come out of this garden, a lot of tomatoes. The tomatoes took a little bit longer this year, even at my garden as well. But you know what, it's fine. Like, as long as we're harvesting, even if it's a bit later, and we have a variety of tomatoes in both of the gardens and a variety of tomatoes in this particular garden. As you can see, there's like Romas, there's hothouse tomatoes, we have cherry tomatoes, there's just a variety. So this is what the saffron looked like before. Yeah, is already growing, but you know, just little guys. This was May 21st. And again, like I had said, we planted a little bit earlier this year, and we actually risked losing everything because we got a lot of cold. So some things got a little bit impaired, but for the most part, everything grew really well, even though it got really cold. So yeah, saffron was little, and you know, this is it basically a little bit later. I think of maybe a week later, and it's already growing nicely. And again, we added some wood chips, that way we don't have to water as much. So this is August 13th, and yeah, there's a tomato plant that was in a pot that grew wonderful, and then the saffron's really tall and wonderful. We actually got a lot of saffron. We harvested a ton, so everything is drying out on the kitchen counter, and that way we can bottle it up and use it for the winter. And this is just a tea that we started harvesting as well. So yeah, everything grew really wonderful. I'm really happy with this garden as well. We're really fortunate that we have the space. And again, we utilize the ground as well as container gardening just to make sure that we can optimize our growing season and grow as much as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna start my day with a large mango. I'm just gonna cut this up. It's so delicious. I ate one yesterday. They are really good. These ones I bought at Food Basics. Yeah, it was Food Basics. It's a Canadian grocery store, and the one near me is really good. I mean, it's not super close, but it's close enough you can drive over, and they have really good produce. So I was really impressed. Smells amazing. So I just score them so it's easier to eat, and then I just cut off whatever's left on the pit so that I get every little tiny bit of my mango. Super delicious, super fresh. What a yummy, yummy breakfast. Okay, so now I'm gonna just make a smoothie bowl with my favorite mix. This is the tropical fruit blend from President's Choice. Again, I found this at actually No Frills. This is where I got this one. And No Frills had them on sale. So I bought a whole bunch. So I'm really excited about that because I love saving money. I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl using this. A little bit of water is in here. My container's really stained, but I swear it's clean. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that and then put a few toppings on top, and that is it for my breakfast for this morning until a little bit later, and then I'll have something else. It's like a big block of ice. Really, really frozen. Just have some fresh kale from the backyard I'm adding in. I always keep some on the counter in case I need it. And these are collards. I have a little dash of protein powder in here, and I also have half a banana that has to be used up as well. So I just put this mix on it, superfood mix, and in it is sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut, mulberries, golden berries, goji berries, and cacao nibs. So that's a mix that I just put on top for a little bit of crunch. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video for this week. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed looking at what the garden looks like currently. I've had some questions about how things have grown because we have struggled in some ways, like the bugs have been out of hand in Ontario this year. So it's just interesting to see how things have grown throughout the months and how much we are able to harvest from our hard work. Thanks so much for watching this week, and I hope you got some inspiration on your summertime breakfasts as well. I'm really enjoying adding in some extra fruit into my diet. It's really making a difference for my overall energy level. So yeah, thank you for being here. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm already currently in my home in Portugal, so the upcoming videos will be all about my days here. Take care everyone, health, joy, and positive vibes, and I'll see you in the next video.